out, but hiring is in, especially over at Dean Transportation. And joining us right now to talk all about it is Keisha. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. You look perfect for summertime with the bright yellow, and that kind of matches the school buses that we're about to dive into.
Sure.
Because when we hear the Dean Transportation, we think of the iconic school buses that have really made an impact in our community for 50 years. Talk a little bit about what the community means to Dean Transportation.
So the company started on the basis that there were some students who needed transportation. They were taken to and from school in a station wagon, and this is how we started. It has always been a part of the community. We sponsor different programs.
Yeah, and I think that says a lot too, is that you guys are so proactive about finding the needs and being there for the kids and for the community, which is something to be so proud of. And you are hiring all summer, so a lot of people can now be a part of this team. Talk a little bit about the different positions that you have available.
So the biggest one is obviously school bus driver. We provide training, and it is paid training. This is really a good time to get hired on because they have the whole summer to train, to get super comfortable behind the wheel. By the time school starts, they will have logged so much time behind the wheel and they will be comfortable.
And what are some of the other positions?
So we also have attendants and monitors. Attendants ride special needs buses, and they help with either student behavior or maybe a student who has a special medical need. Monitors typically ride on the regular ed buses, and they're there to help the drivers with student behavior.
Yeah, I like that. So much interaction that you have with the kids that kind of really just tell, you know, what Dean Transportation is all about ever since the beginning. It's all about the kids, and I know that you drove for 20 years.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so talk a little bit about the benefits that you saw.
I like kids. It was a good transition for me. I have a good relationship with the kids on the bus, the parents, the administration at the schools. I really enjoyed it. I like being a bus driver, so that's something I really enjoyed.
Yeah, and clearly a lot of the kids and parents have made an impact on you. I know.
Absolutely.
And I think that goes vice versa too. I think a lot of kids can remember their bus drivers that went out of their way. I mean, shout out Mr. Redmond. You know, you just you have those memories, and I think that says a lot that, you know, Dean Transportation can do that. What about some of the other benefits that you have, like the actual employee benefits of being a part of Dean Transportation?
The pay is, I think, pretty competitive. The drivers have the opportunity to work more than just their base hours. So they have their route hours, which can vary from 20 to 35, 40, depending on the route. Then they have the opportunity to do field trips and sports trips. I know a lot of companies say they are family companies, but Dean is really and truly a family company. It's run by Kelly and his sons, and they treat all of us like family. They take care of us. They really do. I love working for Dean. So
no, that says a lot, and it's great to see that, you know, you've come from a driver, and then now you get to be part of this whole hiring process and continue to connect with the community to bring on a whole new team, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing all summer long with these hiring events.
For June and July, the events run from 11 to 7. People show up. They can either apply online or they can come in person and they fill out a paper app. We do the background check right away. It takes 5 to 10 minutes. Then they sit down for interview with the supervisor. If that goes well, the supervisor sets them up for their fingerprint and physical, and so they literally get hired that day.
If, you know, someone is looking and wants to be a part of this hiring event, and what are some of the things that they should have or prepare for?
The process is pretty easy. I know a lot of people are not tech savvy, so they prefer a paper application, and that's just fine. Want to wait and come that day, fill out a paper app, bring your resume, and, you know, we go from there.
Yeah, and boom, bada bang, there it is. Well, that's so nice and so simple, and really just once again a way to bring in more people into the community. But thank you so much for everything that you continue to do, and we have all the information right at the bottom of the screen so you can be a part of Dean Transportation. But thanks again.
Thank you.